Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World, and I think I'm live, right? Hi Sue. Oh, you're early. You're here right away just as I came on. I have to tell you, I was watching the dumbest movie on Hallmark Channel called Killer Grandma. Don't bother, it's so dumb. I think it's just ending now. I mean, it's so bad that I didn't even care if I didn't see the ending. Yeah, it's hard to find a good movie. With all the Netflix and all the Prime movies and everything I have, it's just hard to find one. But, yeah, I'm waiting for some other people to come on here. If you don't watch movies, Sue, what do you watch on your iPad? I've been trying to watch. One night, I think I told you. Hi, Bumblebee. One night, or one day, a couple days ago, I watched 3 movies in one day. But you watch a lot of YouTube. Yeah, I do too. Probably a lot different from what you watch. I'm just watching reseller things. You watch your card making channel, I bet. Movies. Movies on YouTube. Are they movies like from TV? TV type things that have been on TV? I don't know. I haven't watched movies on YouTube. Yeah. I ordered some boxes. I ordered one from Bumblebee. And I also put an order for another miscellaneous box or whatever that was called that I got last time. A box from ThreadUp. I'm sure it won't be as good as the last one. But I did see another person. I'll never think of her name now. I was watching another reseller that opened a ThreadUp box that was really good too. And she said that usually they aren't that good, but she had a really good one too. Daily Refinement put out a good video yesterday with some especially good tips. About 18 minutes into, about at the 18-minute mark discussing low ball. I have to watch that. Yeah. My sister ordered 6 tops from Kohl's. I hope they were on sale. Yeah. I have to order. You know what I have to order? I have to go on Home Depot or one of those channels and order. I need a new hedge trimmer and obviously a new leaf blower because I can't find mine. My hedge trimmer, I was thinking that it was a battery run one too, but I have to go out and look at it. It may be an electric one that I just have to find the cord. But it has, I'm not sure if it was or not. I did have an electric one at one time, so I don't know if this is it or not. I need to go along the path on my front garden and just, since I don't have a sigh, I need to just take the hedge trimmer and trim because everything that was blooming that's hanging over the path, like my bleeding hearts, they've gotten enormous. The bleeding, they've stopped blooming, but I can trim them now. I just have to trim along there. Yesterday, I spent a couple hours out there, and I was pulling thistles. They're as tall as me, and they have buds on them, and I want to get them all out before they bloom because they'll just spread then. So I got a lot of them out. I must have pulled, no kidding, I must have pulled 60 or 70 huge thistles out. Unfortunately, I had this sweater on. This just came out of the dryer. I had to wash it because you can see I got some green staining on it. I got some dirt on it that didn't come out in my little washing machine. So I put it in the dryer and probably set the stains so that it'll never come out. But I don't know why I was pulling thistles in something knit like this, because all the little pokey things were clinging to me. It was a bad choice. I should have went out in and put on a nylon jacket. That's what I should have done. Ordered 6 tops from came up missing. What was? Oh, the title for Daily Refinement is 20 things to worry about. Don't worry. My hedge trimmer. Yeah. I know. There's no getting rid of thistles once you have them. Even if you think you've pulled the roots out, the roots go down and then they go across to the other plant. So even if you pull it out and get some roots, there's still roots in the ground that's going to come up. Yeah, there's no getting rid of them. But I didn't want them to spread even more with the flowers and the little fuzzy things that come. So I have a whole, that was just the smallest part, the front garden, on the other side of the fence. Now I have the inside, and there's got to be 100. It's a forest. I'll take a picture of them before I start pulling them out. It's a forest of thistles as tall as me. And I want to do it while it's still cool out. What I should do is run the hose in there and wet the ground so they pull out easier. Yeah, my hedge trimmer. If it's electric, I remember I had to run it through the window, open the window and plug it in and run it with a long extension cord. But I was sure that might have been the first one. I was sure I had bought a cordless one. So I don't know what the one is I have. If it is the cordless one, I don't have the battery. So I'd have to buy a new one anyway. I'm not going to buy the gas-powered motor one because they make too much noise and I can never get anything started like that. So what did I sell? I didn't count them, but it's less than last week. I know it's only one Poshmark item, which is going to be the first item. And the rest are eBay items. I can count them real quick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. It's been slow for me this whole time, and like I said on my when I announced this YouTube thing, we can call it the summer slowdown now. It can have a name. It's not going to be much. Hopefully, it's not going to get any slower than this. So I don't know. I've been just having some dismal days. I feel I don't really know how I feel. I don't know what it's from. I think it's from staying in so much. Maybe. I don't know. I feel unsettled is the word I came up with. I just feel unsettled. I don't know what that means, but that's how I feel. It's just, I don't know. But hopefully I can get a couple boxes to keep me busy, and the garden should keep me busy. I have to do that in the morning because I run out of steam, like I've said many times, by this time of day. And then I can go watch a movie, if I can ever find a good one. The Healer. I told my sister and she watched it too. It's called The Healer. That was pretty good. I like that one. And then last night I watched The Guest. I liked it right away in the beginning, just because the main character, the guy in it, is the same actor that played Matthew in Downton Abbey. You know, Lady Mary's husband. He's so good looking. Yeah, Matthew was in this. It starts really nice, and it has a very surprising last part of the movie. That's all I'll say in case somebody wants to watch it. It's okay. It wasn't my favorite. I'll feel better after my hair gets cut. That could be. I go Tuesday, day after tomorrow. I will have much shorter hair. There won't be all this stuff in the back. And I think it's long enough she won't even notice how I've chopped it up. I've kept it chopped up enough so it's sort of the same shape, but not in the back. That's altogether different. I guess it's a good thing I couldn't find my dog clippers. Yeah, and after I get my hair cut, I am going to go, first time in a store, I will go into the Goodwill that's by my hairdressers. And even if I'm only in there for a very short time, pick up a few things, it may make me feel better. And I'm going straight for the plush animals because they always make me happy, even though they don't sell for much and I don't make hardly anything on them, but they're fun. Just like opening the boxes are fun. At least I know I'm going to make some money with the boxes. I'm almost completely done listing the health and beauty items that I got from the liquidation company. I have, I think, 7 lipsticks yet to put on. Then I'm done with that. So I don't know. That's another thing, you don't make hardly anything. You have to, if you're going to go into selling that type of thing, health and beauty, cosmetics, anything like that, you have got to do it in quantity. I mean, big time, like Lindy does. And I think she does really good at selling that, but she sells in huge quantities. of things, which I don't plan on doing. So I'm going to stay with the clothing, but it was fun to try it. I may get another box now and again. When my daughter came last week or whenever she was here to pick up my blankets, I had some things left from that box, just one, one of each thing. And she took some things that she took some toothpaste and some, I don't know what else, but a few things she took, which was fine. So this is the rest of the stuff I have left, and then I'll be done. I did have yesterday, I had the man over that Jolene recommended to see if he could work as a handyman for me, okay? So he came yesterday about 11 o'clock, and he got out of the car and said hi, and I had my mask on. He didn't. We stayed away from each other. And the first thing he said was, I just want you to know up front that they've called me back to my job. So this will not be something that's permanent, but until I go back to my job, I thought maybe I could do a couple things for you. So that's how it started out. Right away, I don't have a handyman. So I didn't hear from him yesterday because he was going to go home and try to figure out, he was going to help me in the front garden. So he went home and he looked at it, took some pictures of it. He went home and was going to text me how much he thought, how long the job he thought it would be, how many hours, and the price. I told him what I normally pay for a handyman. I don't intend on paying any more than that. I didn't say that, and I didn't hear from him. I didn't hear from him today. So just a little bit ago, I texted him, and he just wrote me back. That was that little dingle. I have to pass. I just got an offer for a job. Sorry, but it was nice to meet you. So that's all right, because I want a handyman, a permanent handyman. I have to find one, because this property is going, I don't want the property just to go downhill, and I need somebody to help me, especially with the outside. As far as cleaning goes, my daughter's going to start coming back and cleaning. She asked me if I was ready to have her come back yet. So today I thought she'd come and bring me back my blankets today, but she's at the barn right now riding her horse. Maybe she'll come afterwards. I don't know. But anyway, that's how my life is going. I think I will go on here and show you what I sold. I have my cup of tea here. And I will share my screen and show you what I sold, and then we can talk afterwards. Okay. Okay, this little pair of shorts is by Ralph Lauren Sport. I've had these forever. They are so cute. They have sailboats on them. I thought when I got these, I thought that they would sell right away. And I've had them for well over a year. I don't know. They sold on Poshmark. They sold for finally $15. I'm sure I had them marked higher than that when I first put them on, because I said that they were worth $54. So I must have looked them up, and I probably had them marked 30 some dollars at some point. But anyway, they were down to $15, which that's what I sold them. And I only got $12 out of that little pair of shorts. And they're right in style. And it's the right time of year. And that is my one Poshmark sale. So let's go on to the next thing. Torrid, this V-neck. I think I got this from Bumblebee. Thank you, Bumblebee. V-neck floral tee, size 1. It's a, it was navy, dark navy blue, had roses on it. It was real pretty. Size 1, Torrid size 1 is a 1X in Torrid speech. So that went right here in Medina. Now, why this person didn't just contact me, and we could have met at Panera or someplace, but she paid $4.50 in shipping, and I sold it to her for a best offer of $20. And yeah, went right here in Medina, which was a real surprise when I printed out the label. And the next thing is this Miss Look 3XL slip-on blouse. Had a Peter Pan collar. This was a cute little top, pullover top. And I think maybe Bumblebee gave me this also, or sold it to me. This went to Lawrence, Kansas. It went for $23, best offer. And for some reason, I had free shipping on this. Not sure why, but it cost me $4 to ship this out to her, to Kansas. But it sold for $23, best offer. The next thing is this Chico's. Just speak up, Bumblebee, if things are yours, because I've lost track anymore. This was a Chico's size 1, which I think is a large in Chico Talk. This turquoise. This was suede fabric on the front, faux suede, and then sort of fleece on the collars. And this was fleece lined, this vest. Full zipper front. It was really nice looking, and it sold for $19.15, which was, I don't know if that was a best offer. It seems strange to have a best offer, but of $19.15, but it could have been because the sale price was $20.69. So I'm not sure about that, but they paid $4.50 in shipping, which brought it to a total of $23.65. And here's my one little plush animal I sold. This was the tie Beanie Boo. This was a silk tie. There's different fabrics that they're made out of, and this was the softest of them all, called silk. And this was a little girl elephant, and her name is Sugar. She had glitter eyes, as all the Beanie Boos have. I think they all have, maybe not. I don't know enough about it yet. 6 inch, they're all about 6 inches, and that sold for $7.99, and free shipping on the plush, unless they're great big, but these little plush are free shipping. Then I sold a cut from the cloth. I'm pretty sure this is one I got. I don't remember getting cut from the cloth from you, Bumblebee, but who knows? I could be wrong. Size 2, these are short shorts with sort of a turned up hem there. They were in a real dark wash, and they sold for offered to watchers for $18.77, and they paid $4.50 in shipping, which brought it to a total of $23.27. And the next is Ann Taylor Loft. This is a women's size 14. These were seersucker pinstriped fabric. And they were on sale for $20.69, which they sold for. They paid shipping of $4.50, so they it's a total of $25.19, and those went to Alton, Illinois. And then this is a dog training. This was mine, or this was actually my husband's. When we first got our first pointer, and my husband hunted with him, that was Rocky. That's what my business is named after, Rockford Trading Company. And Rockford was his name. Jax Elhue Rockford something. I forget his whole name. He was registered. And this was a double VHS tapes. I had sold this before. It was returned, probably after they watched it. It was returned, and this was made in 1989. Robert Wiley is a famous one that writes about pointers and gun dogs. So it sold again, and it sold for, I don't have it written down here, but I'm pretty sure it sold for $40. I think that was the best offer I took on this. $40. They paid $4 shipping. It went medium mail, and it went to Rydal, Pennsylvania. Rydal, right? R-Y-D-A-L, Rydal, Pennsylvania. And that sold on Friday. So hopefully it's not going to come back again. Then I sold this little Tommy Hilfiger women's tee. This was embroidered on the front here. And that little flag, or that little emblem right in the middle, was sparkly. It was like little rhinestones. And that sold for $18, a best offer. And they paid $4.50 shipping for a total of $22.50, and it went to Lubbock, Texas. Now this piece, Judith March, I'm pretty sure I got this, and I wasn't sure when I first got it. The reason I bought this brand was because Jennifer used to talk about, when I started getting boxes from Jennifer and would watch her YouTube videos, she'd mention Judith March, the clothes from her. So I recognized this brand when I saw it. It was the one and only time I saw it, unless this was in one of her boxes, but I don't think so. When I got it, I wasn't sure if this was a skirt or a dress like I showed it here. Because if you pull this down, it can also be like a 3-tiered skirt. So I wasn't sure what this was, to tell you the truth. But I've had it forever. I didn't think it would ever sell. And I don't have a slip for it here, because I did take a best offer of $25, I think, for this, and was happy to do it because I've just had it forever. However, the person has not paid yet. So I don't know if it's really sold or not. I've sent her several reminders, and so far, sometimes they don't pay any attention to the reminders until eBay opens a case for a non-paying buyer, and then all of a sudden you get paid. So I don't know if that'll be the case or if I'll just never hear again, and it'll go back into inventory. But if it doesn't soon sell, I will maybe try putting it on the mannequin like a skirt. I don't know. Okay, the next thing is this Pert Plus shampoo and conditioner. Now, this was out of my closet. This is one of the things I put on that I had found in my linen closet when I had been couponing. I bought a huge amount of shampoos and conditioners and toothpaste and all that kind of stuff. And this was several ones that I had left. This is one of them. And I sold this one. And I sold it for $16.99. I don't have best offer on any of this stuff, this health and beauty stuff. So it did sell for that price, but it goes free shipping, which free shipping cost me $6.94 off of that. So I made about $10 on my little shampoo, which is just fine because it was mine. And bought it a long time ago. It went all the way out to Los Angeles, California. Okay, here's a Fila sport action wear top. I believe I got this because of the background. This I must have had for quite a while. And this went to Lithonia, Georgia. And it sold for the asking price or the sale price of $16.19 and $4 shipping. So that sold on Friday. Then I sold this Tahara medium women's. This was a thin knit. You can sort of see down at the bottom here. You can almost see through it. It's a real thin knit top. It was 100% linen. I'm sure that's what sold it. And it sold for the sale price of $20.69. And they paid $4.50 in shipping, which came to $25.19. It went to Portland, Maine. Eileen Fisher. These are long bicycle shorts. I believe I got these, and I got them right after they were telling what was going to be in style this year, and one of the things were Bermuda shorts and bicycle shorts. So I found this pair of bicycling shorts, and I bought them and put them on. So I've had these for quite a while, and I don't have a slip here. Where's my slip? Here it is. $18 best offer I took on those. And they paid $4.50 in shipping, so they paid $22.50. It went to Redwood City, California. Okay, and then an Adidas top. This was a had sort of a different, almost like a mandarin collar, and a zip front, like quarter zip front. And it was in this lavender color. It was a Climacool by Adidas. I did take a best offer of $10 on this, really low. I probably shouldn't have taken that low, but I must have been having a day where I wasn't selling much. And that sold actually yesterday. And they paid $4.50 in shipping, so $14.50 they got this little activewear top. It had white on the sides, like that. So a nice top. And then here's this strange Ralph Lauren sport polo shift dress. This is just like a polo shirt. It was a dress, like a shift dress. It was buttoned like a man's. I mean, it's buttoned the way a men's shirt buttons, and had sort of cap sleeves that looked like girls' sleeves. but it was like a dress. I had a lot of interest in this little thing. I thought it was kind of a strange looking dress, but I finally sold it as a best offer of $18, and they paid $4.80 to get it shipped to them in Caruthersville, Missouri, and a total of $22.80 they paid. Now, the last thing I sold this morning was a pair of this. I've had these a while too. These were Boy Scouts of America men's uniform pants, and they had the emblem and everything in them, that they were regular Boy Scout pants. They were that dark olive green, and they did sell for a best offer of $18. That was okay. And they paid, these were heavy. They went priority shipping, and they went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So that is what I sold, and this is the one and only thing I've sold today, the Boy Scout shorts. So I may sell some more later. I don't know. But let me get you back here. And so not so good. What I should do is go back a couple years in my bookkeeping. The little bit I was doing back then, it was all handwritten. But I do have the notebooks, and see how it compares to not so much last year. Last year wasn't anything to write home about either, but maybe the year before, and see how I did. I have a lot more inventory now. You'd think I would be doing better. Of course, I'm not killing myself like a lot of sellers. They list 10 things a day, 20 things a day constantly. I don't do that. I know it's bad. Bumblebee says, Torrid and Mislook. Oh, let me see here. Torrid, Mislook, and Ralph Lauren dress from you. Yes. All else was me. Wow. Yeah. And you say again, raise the price on the Judith March and forget about it. I had a top I couldn't give away for 12, raised it to 26, and it sold for 20. Okay, I'll do that. Do you think it's a sleeveless dress, or do you think it's a skirt? I was never sure. If memory serves, you sold that VHS for a lot more the second time around. Yes, I think I did too. So that was good. Yeah. Yeah, the Judith March is a strange. Well, I think all of her clothes, her style is sort of strange looking. Anyway, I do have another piece. It's a top. It hasn't sold either. It's just like a tunic length top. It's orange and brown, I think it is, or coral and brown, if I remember. It could be convertible, intended to be worn either way. Yes, it could. I suppose. Maybe I should show it both ways. Take another picture of it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe going into a Goodwill. And I think I'm going to have a couple prescription medications that's going to come due. Instead of ordering them to be delivered, maybe I should just venture into Target, because it's in CVS and Target. just in and out really quick, but it'll be more of a normal thing. And pick them up like normal with my mask on. And I don't know. As far as the groceries go, I sort of like doing the pickup and the delivery thing. I never liked to go grocery shopping anyway. Some J. Crew and Patagonia are convertible. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Well, I have not been to the police station yet to make a stolen order thing. I don't know. That was in part of my depression thing or whatever that was, the unsettled feeling. I just didn't feel like doing much of anything. It's probably why I'm not selling much. But I did list all the rest of the clothes that I had. They're all listed. That's why I've ordered more stuff. So I think I like having things to photograph and having things here ready to list. It just makes me feel better than having nothing here. I do have that one pair of shoes that my daughter gave me, the sneakers, the Nike Airs. Those plain white shoes. I have to scrub them up yet. They need to be cleaned. They clean up really good with the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser sponges. So I just have to clean them up good and put them on. So other than that, I don't have anything more to list. Some old jewelry of mine, maybe. It's nothing good. It's just costume jewelry. I keep it around to list if I don't have anything. So that's it for today, folks. I didn't feed Dexter, and I'm surprised he's not in here bugging me, but it's about almost time to feed him. And then my chickens were already out in the yard. I almost went to the barn this morning early, but then didn't because I got up early. It was like before even 6:30. I woke up and just couldn't fall back to sleep, so I immediately just got up. So I've been up a long time. I could put my jacket on and go pull some more thistles, I suppose. I don't want the ground to get, it's so shaded where they are because of all the weeds and things. The ground shouldn't be really dried out yet. If it is, if they don't pull out pretty easily, I will wet the ground down and maybe get to them tomorrow or when they're easier to pull. So there's a lot more than just that needs done out there. Maybe I'll go look to see what my hedge trimmer is. Maybe that hedge trimmer is the plug-in one. I'm not sure. I could go online and just order a hedge trimmer and a leaf blower. I could shop tonight. I don't know if anybody's heard any more about the second stimulus check. I haven't heard that it's coming yet. So my daughter's back to work. So that's, she's feeling better about everything. And I'm going to have her come in here and clean. Boy, she makes a little bit more money for me too. And continue to hunt for a handyman, I guess. So I will close for now. And be back on Wednesday for tea and see if we've had any progress in my dilemma of my property, my weeds, and my, well, I have a deck builder now. I don't need that. Thank goodness that's going to get done in July. So I need to continue to hunt for a handyman. So I will close for now. I hope you all have a good day. And the weather's going to be really nice the next week or so. It was chilly today, though. So it was like 49 degrees when I got up. It's cold. So it's going to get a little warmer slowly. And then I think by next weekend, it's supposed to be up in the 80s again. So I will see you on Wednesday. Everybody stay safe and see if I'll go shopping. So bye.